by some political criminals, I will call them our thugs, who actually wanted to divert or pervert the cause of justice by making sure that the will of the people is diverted, and in doing so tried to assassinate me. The events of that day is something that I owe so much to the Almighty God for making me see today. My vehicle that was bullet ridden and my policemen that were shot are still in the hospital. But today I feel so happy, so overwhelmed, so humbled by the visit of all the people of Ihiala local government to my house. I was actually shocked because I was just coming in and I was informed that this thing is happening at the gate. So that's why I have to go and address them. But above all that, I've been thanking Almighty God for what He did on that day. And I'd always say that if people like us don't come out to speak the truth, or say, make sure that the right things are done, it will be difficult for Anambra State to get rid of this kind of injustice. We have gotten to the point in our history where we must allow the right things to be done, allow people to cast their votes will be counted, and whoever wins or loses election should just take it, it is on tried, and forget about going to fight or kill others for it. I was shot at, my policeman was shot, my vehicles were ridden with bullets by these people who pervert evil, because the only reason for this action is that people like us was able to speak up and try to make sure that people stand on the path of truth. If we don't do this, and if other stakeholders or meaningful or elders in Ihiala local government don't come out to speak against this kind of evil, this thing will continue in every election. But I've decided that I will always stand in the path of the truth. I will always say the truth, and I will always make sure that the right things are done. Even at the point of taking my life, I will always stand by it. But not even being satisfied with the evil they perpetrated against the community, against me as a person, they've gone out to the televisions, to the internet, and keep destroying my name, keep keeping up lies against me. There's nothing that have not been said against my person. But even at that, I'm not deterred. The important thing is that the events of today has also shown that the truth will always prevail. If people don't speak up, if people don't stand on the path of the truth, what happens in societies is that criminals take over the societies. At a point, everywhere, everything in the society will be full of criminality and corruption. If people like Nelson Mandela, they don't speak up in South Africa, today there won't be a new South Africa. If people, the blacks in America, were not able to speak up and stand on the path of the truth, there's no way Obama would have been king, would have been president today. So I believe that it's high time we'll come out, speak the truth, make sure that we'll stand on the path of the truth, and encourage our people to defend their rights, so that this criminality and this act of impunity would stop in our society. So I thank my people, and I'm also grateful, that my voice will be heard at last. And I want to insist that the people that perpetrated this crime, people that shot at my vehicle, the policeman who was giving the orders, shoot, kill them, that the law will always take its course, that we are going to pursue it legally, we're going to follow the, the law, and we'll make sure that we bring all of them to book. That's what I've assured my people, and we're going to make sure that that happens.
Okay.
I also want to say that I'm also a supporter and a promoter of good things in the society. I try to encourage my brothers. I try to talk to them. I try to tell them that you don't have to maim others. You don't have to shoot others. You don't have to do anything criminal for you to win an election. I support everybody that wants to contest for an election. But as long as you are prepared to do the right thing, you're prepared to stand the election as a contest, and you're prepared to accept losing and winning. Once you do that, I will support you. I'm not a politician, and I don't think I will ever be one. But in this society, in our local government, all I'm just trying to do is to make sure that we strengthen our people, bring sanity into the system, and make sure that our people are taught to stand on the path of the truth, and make sure that the right thing at every time, even at point of death, that you stand by the truth. And I can tell you, with the changes that are coming up in the government, Nigeria is changing for good, and we believe that the good things will come. They are no more far away from us. The good things will not be there. It's no more far away. They are no more far away from us, and I'm sure that with the new government, of General Buhari, that Nigeria will change. The wind of that change has started blowing, and these criminals, these corrupt people, will be getting rid of, in the society. Thank you very much.
Please don't see it as drawing you back. But could you please